My name is Ayman, and I'm a co-founder of Mindslots, which is a solution that helps you work on documents in the cloud. It really shines when you have a collaboration with a lot of text-based documents and work as a team. It's a cloud-based solution, nothing new there. You can see the interface here. I'm logged into our server. What really sets us apart is inside of the document here. You can see that all the document is divided into independent instances called slots. That's why the name Mindslots. And for each slot, I can independently edit it. You can see just right here. I can comment on it and see what other people told me about the contents of the slot. And I can also trace independently what was going on inside the slot. So if we have different roles in the team, this helps me. For example, if I'm the one responsible for doing market research, I can go in, concentrate on my slot, see what other people told me about it, see what changes were made, maybe make some changes myself, all the while easily monitoring what has been going on in our collaborative effort as it goes, using this timeline here or just browsing it myself and looking at other comments. It's really easy for me to interact with outside world and people who have different roles in the project, outsiders. Let me just show you it in a small instance here. For example, I've been working on this investment memo and I've been researching competition and have some questions that I would like the founder of the project, who is my client for this particular instance, to clarify for me. So I pose him these questions right here in the comments section. I don't need to email him nothing, I just share the document with him. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to let him see the work in progress that I have here in the competition section, because he might have his second opinion on it, and I generally do not like to show work in progress to outsiders. So we have a solution for that. I can just go here to settings, and we have permissions based on roles that we can easily define. For example, this founder here, Mr. Parsons, he's defined as a founder. And earlier today, I went and defined his role so that he won't be able to see what's inside the slot. And as you can see here, I can manage his permissions for every type of content that is in the Mindslots. For example, slot titles, content, comments, and I can also give him permission to share documents with others, maybe other founders of his. I can give him permission to copy the document and use it for his own convenience, and I can give him permission to make the document independent and just do with it all that he pleases, so I won't have a chance to maybe erase something if I don't really like it. So to show you what he sees, I'm just logged in another browser under Mr. Parsons here. So I'll just go into this same document, and I can see that he does not see the contents of the slots, only the questions that I pose him. So he has a chance to, answer me something like, okay. This really has a lot of solutions with different roles defined. Where it naturally shines is legal. For example, in a law firm, I can handle all that is being done with negotiating a contract with outsiders, like everything will be shown in the comments. I can easily trace all the versions, either through here or through each individual slot. And then what I really love about it is I can, for example, call in a senior partner who does not know about this particular contract that I'm working on. And he can quickly review what's been going on, because all the history is in here, all the discussion is in here. You don't have to view some different versions which were forwarded via email, etc. He can quickly get back on track on what's been going on, maybe make his comments or finalize it. Once the work on the document is done, you can export it into RTF or TXT. I can do it right now for you, I guess, with with Firefox, and you will be able to apply different templates for formatting the text and so on. I think that's about it. If you have any further questions, I would be happy to answer them.
Great. Judges, any immediate thoughts, questions?
What is the business model, monetization?
Wait for it. Freemium.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well, yes, it's going to be freemium plus corporate versions. We have an offering for corporations which deals basically with scoping documents, keeping track on what's what. If you are working like a law firm on a lot of contracts that look the same, you will be able to see what other slots from different documents look like for quick reference, stuff like that. So basically, we will going to have freemium accounts for the general public who just love collaborating, and we will have a corporate account for firms like investment banks, funds, law firms, the environments where Mindslots can really shine as a neat tool for teamwork without, a lot of excessive functionalities that other solutions might have.
Okay, and I guess you do your homework so you can answer easily question about Google Docs. How will you compete with them?
Well, the easy answer to that is by entering the market, trying to find an audience. What Google Docs doesn't have now that is really convenient for our users is slots. We have been using Google Docs for a while, and the problem is, for example, if you do this complex memo and you go in and punch in some market research, and then someone makes changes in another part of the document, and then I find out that the changes that I've made earlier were in fact incorrect. The only way for me to trace the version back to what I originally did with the market will be to erase the part that was inserted by another team member, or otherwise I will have to take additional steps to do that. So if we basically have different roles but are collaborating, like I am doing market research and strategy, someone's doing technology, it's a collaborative effort, and it's really convenient for us to have our each own zone of comfort but still be on the same page and in the same place as far as our collaboration inside the document goes. So this is a distinctive competitive advantage, and which we find pretty much defines the product, hence the name. I'm sorry, it's no longer on for some reason. Are you satisfied with the answer? Have I answered it?
In fact, no, because when you compete with Google, you must have 10 distinctive competitive advantages because in fact they also have many advantages. In fact, I mean many other services integrated, social network, Gmail, and so on. And for user it is so convenient to use natively integrated Google Docs service. So for me, should I be the investor, I would ask you for at least 10 distinctive advantages. So that's my feedback.
Okay, thanks.
Great. Anything else? Nope. Yes?
I'm curious, when someone goes and does activity on one of these slots, do you have some sort of aggregated recent changes feed or some way of pulling together all the activity across the different slots?
Yeah, it's here. I'm sorry, it's no longer on. Is it my fault? Okay, here it is. We have a timeline here that monitors everything that has been going on.
Do you have something that pulls outside of a document across everything that you might be working on, or just
no, not at this point.
So if the question that you had the question you had added for your client, how would he know to go into the document to find that question?
No, I guess at this point I will have to tell him. He will just receive an email, which is the thing we are trying to avoid. but the solution at this point is I just tell him to go check on it once per day to see what's been going on. He is naturally interested in it because he's collaborating with us on it. It's a work in progress, so the solution is like just call him up.
Great. Anything else to add? No? All right. So that was Mindslots.
Thank you, everyone.